Have you waited on someone? Maybe it's a distant friend, and he has promised you that he's coming. He has promised you that at this appointed time, he will make it through. Maybe it's a business deal, and you have waited. Or you are sick of a disease, and it's a cancer. It's saying you're waiting for a doctor, and you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for the results to come out well. And it has taken so long. It could be a predicament that you're going through, a financial crisis, and you have waited, and there is no answer to it. Well, what does it mean to really wait on the Lord? Does it mean to sit down in your room and just wait and do nothing? What does it mean to wait on the Lord? You know, the book of Isaiah says that those that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagle. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and they will not faint. Because many times the Lord wants us to wait. We want to go to a new country. We want to do a new business. We want to venture into something that is new. But the Lord wants you to wait. And you do not know how I should wait. Sometimes the Lord has spoken to you that you should not go further to this point. You should wait. But waiting, what does waiting really mean? What does it mean to wait for the Lord? Well, waiting literally means you trust the Lord. It's not that you will do it on your strength, but you will do it by the Lord's strength. He will be with you. You trust in God's power. The Bible says that our trust shall not be in men, it shall not be in chariots, but our trust shall be in the Lord. That means that even when it seems like it is not working out right for you, even when it seems that the report the doctor gave you it seems like the odds are not right. It's even if when it seems like you are at the point of death, you should wait on the Lord. Waiting does not necessarily mean locking yourself in a room. Waiting means to trust in the Lord. Well, you may wait upon Him. He may tell you to wait to not go further. He may tell you that do not do this business deal. Wait and you will receive a word from me. Wait until I tell you. You know, Moses said that if your presence does not go with me, I will not go further. You know, Moses understood the meaning of waiting upon the Lord. He said that I will not go if He does not go with me. And sometimes we run a race without the Lord in it. For He says, if you run the race, if you run the race without waiting upon Him, you will grow well. So He requires you to wait upon Him, to meditate upon His scriptures, the word day and night, to hear of His word. Because when He speaks to you, He will instruct you. Where does the strength come from? Because if the Bible says, those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. So you only renew your strength after you have heard of God's word. Jesus, when He was tempted, He said, man shall not live on bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So the word of God, if you listen to it, it gives you strength. It is a lamp. It is a light at your path. If you wait on Him. In other scriptures, the prophet said that your word tasted as sweet as honey. So when you are about to do something new, and you seem like you have not heard God's voice, wait upon Him. Trust in the Lord. he shall surely come. Other vivid examples of people, characters, people who trusted and waited in the Lord. We have Abraham. Now, Abraham was told by the Lord that he is going to bear a son. But at his age, it seemed impossible. As a matter of fact, when the wife Sarah had heard that the husband and her, she was going to bear a son, she laughed. She thought it was impossible at that age for someone to have a son. But the Lord said that you shall surely have a son. And for those of you who have read the story, you realize that Abraham's son was later on called Isaac. He turned the impossible to possible. You know, what may seem impossible in your eyes, it is possible in the eyes of the Lord. Because God does not live in time. God is not a God that lives in a box. He lives outside time. So in the eyes of Sarah, she thought that she was old. It is too late for her. But God knows her thoughts. God knew her. God had made her, had molded her, and He knew that at the appointed time, she will produce a son. The word says that without a vision, the people perish. So when you do not have a vision, you will perish. So when you wait upon the Lord, He will present you a vision. He will tell you that this is what I have in store for you. He will say, eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of men, for what the Lord has prepared for you. Another example of someone who waited upon the Lord was Hannah. And Elkanah had two wives. One of the wives was Hannah, another one is called Peninnah. So Peninnah had children, she had two children, and Hannah was barren. Well, Hannah was mocked. Hannah was despised among all. Because Hannah never had a child. But she waited upon the Lord. As a matter of fact, she even went further to worship the Lord in the temple. And there was a man by the name of Eli, a priest called Eli. And when he looked at Hannah, he thought she was drunk. But she wasn't. She was praising. She was praying to the Lord for her to have a child. And those who know the story is that Hannah had a child. And the child was later on known as someone who became a prophet. So, despite her struggles, despite what people said to her, she trusted the Lord. She did not trust on her own strength. She relied on the Lord. She waited upon the Lord. She prayed to the Lord. She worshipped the Lord. She worshipped the Lord in spirit and truth. So, it doesn't matter what you have been going through. It doesn't matter what the doctor said. It doesn't matter what the people around you are saying. It doesn't matter what your family has said about you. Yes, it may be a disease that has been from generation to generation, from family to family, and that is upon you. But that report does not matter. What does the Lord say about you? He wants you to wait upon Him. He wants you to have joy when you're waiting for Him. The Apostle Paul was faced with a thorn in his flesh, but he said, your grace is sufficient. What are you saying in your life? Is His grace sufficient for you? He says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Can you choose to wait for Him, even as you're going to work? Even when it seems like the world is against you, wait on